You ever watch three cops haul a smug HOA president out of her picture-perfect house in cuffs, all because she tried to kill your home renovation with fake city orders? That's what happened when my neighbor, Patricia Wells, got nabbed for impersonating a city official, thinking she could bully me into scrapping my sunroom. I'm Nate Harper, and this is how I turned her fraud into a courtroom reckoning that flipped our neighborhood upside down. Let's set the scene. Crestview Meadows. A tidy suburb in Colorado where every lawn's clipped like a golf course and mailboxes gleam in matching sage green. I've lived here 9 years, played by the rules, kept my head down. My wife, Jess, and we're regular folks. Me, a high school math teacher. Her, a nurse. Our split level's cozy, but we'd always wanted a sunroom, a bright spot to read, sip coffee, maybe watch the kids we hope to have someday. 6 months ago, we decided to make it real. I did my homework, researched contractors, got quotes, spent weeks at City Hall nailing down permits. The building department was picky but fair, and after dropping a chunk of change, I had those precious permits in hand, stamped and legit. I was stoked. Picturing Jess curled up with a book in our new space. Then Patricia showed up, and it was like a dark cloud rolled over our dream. Day 1 of construction. I'm sipping coffee when she bangs on my door, clipboard in hand, dressed like she's selling million-dollar condos. Patricia's in her 50s, hair teased high, voice sharp enough to cut glass. Nate. This project's unacceptable, she snaps, barely glancing at me. It stops now. I keep it cool, used to her HOA tantrums. Got city permits, Patricia. HOA rules allow sunrooms with approval. I show her the guidelines, page marked, and my permits, neat in a folder. Her face goes red, eyes narrowing like I'd slapped her with the paperwork. The architectural committee didn't approve this. She hisses, though she chairs it. I point to the rule, city permits trump her say-so. She's caught, but instead of backing off, she doubles down. We'll see about that, she says, storming off. Heels clicking like gunfire. I should have known then she wasn't just annoyed. She was out for blood, hating anyone who dared defy her HOA crown. Within days, weird stuff starts happening. My contractor, Pete, calls mid-morning, rattled. Some city guy issued a stop work order. Paperwork's odd, though phone number's dead. I race to City Hall, heart pounding. And the building folks confirm. My permits are solid, no stop work order exists. Back home, Pete finds another notice taped to our fence, claiming neighbor complaints voided my permits. It's on fake city letterhead, official looking but off, wrong department name, a typo in the seal. Every few days, more show up, each fancier. One demands an environmental impact study. Another threatens $5,000 fines. I'm losing sleep, Jess is stressed, and Pete's crew's twiddling thumbs, costing me daily. Then Pete drops a bomb. A city inspector visited, 50s, blonde, bossy. Taking photos, warning of serious violations. I picture Patricia, clipboard and all, and my gut twists. She's not just harassing us, she's playing dirty, and I'm done playing nice. I start digging. Calling City Hall again. They've got no record of complaints, no inspector like that on staff. I install security cameras, cheap ones from the hardware store, angled at the fence. I collect every fake notice, noting errors, wrong fonts, fake numbers. The clincher comes from Mrs. Larson, my neighbor across the street, a sweet retiree who loves her roses. She pulls me aside on a walk, voice low. Nate, I saw Patricia taping those papers to your fence, middle of the night, like she's hiding. She shows me blurry phone pics, Patricia, caught mid-act. Timestamp matching a notice's appearance. I'm floored, not just by her nerve, but by Mrs. Larson's guts. She's bullied everyone, she says. You stop her, we're with you. That night, I compile my arsenal. Camera footage, Mrs. Larson's photos, fake notices, Pete's story. It's a felony, impersonating an official, forging documents. I'm not just saving my sunroom. I'm taking down a tyrant. I take it to the police, meeting Detective Lisa Conway, who doesn't blink at my stack of evidence. This is serious, she says, flipping through. Impersonation's a felony. Forgery's another. We're on it. They move fast, raiding Patricia's house, finding a mini-fraud factory, her computer loaded with fake city letterheads, a cheap inspector badge from an online shop. Clipboards with forged forms. It's not just me, she's got files on every neighbor, photos of infractions like kids' chalk art or unapproved shrubs, plans to enforce compliance. I'm chilled. Realizing this wasn't personal, it was her sick obsession with control, and I dared to challenge it. The arrest is straight out of a movie. I'm sipping coffee when sirens wail. 3 cop cars surround Patricia's house, neighbors spilling onto lawns, whispering. She's let out in cuffs, makeup perfect, face a mask of fury and shock. Like she can't believe her kingdom's crumbling. Her husband, Ed, stands in the doorway, jaw slack, as if he's just learned who he married. Detective Conway tells me later they've got enough for multiple felonies: impersonation, forgery, harassment, construction interference. Patricia faces 3 years in prison, $25,000 in fines. And the DA's out to make an example. I'm relieved, but it's not over. Her shadows loomed over Crestview too long, and I know the neighborhood's watching. The fallout's seismic. 2 days before her arrest, Patricia was set to coast into another term as HOA president, her annual meeting planned like a coronation, complete with speeches about property values. Instead, we get an emergency meeting, the community center packed with folks who've never shown up before. I'm there, curious, heart still raw from the fight. One by one, neighbors stand, voices shaking, spilling years of Patricia's abuse. The Garcias talk about her finding their kids' sidewalk drawings. Mrs. Patel chokes up, saying Patricia threatened her garden as a code violation. Though it was legal, old Mr. Wong, frail but fierce, recounts her harassing him over his late wife's wind chimes, calling them noise pollution. It's a floodgate, people who'd stayed silent. Fearing her wrath, now speak, and it's like the air clears. I feel it too, the weight lifting, knowing I wasn't alone. The board votes unanimously to oust Patricia, ban her from leadership, and mandate dual approvals for HOA notices to stop future tyrants. Crestview's waking up, and I'm proud I helped spark it. Patricia's legal mess deepens. The city uncovers she pulled her fake inspector stunt in nearby neighborhoods, chasing a regional HOA role. Her empire building's now a multi-jurisdictional probe. Her lawyer begs for a plea. But the DA's firm, she's a public trust hazard. The media eats it up, Channel 9 airing her mugshot, X buzzing with HOA Karen memes. Ed files for divorce, moving trucks hit their driveway. And her real estate license is toast, her brokerage cutting ties. At sentencing, Patricia stands, unrepentant, claiming she protected the community. Her lawyer winces as she rants, digging deeper. Judge Harlan's face is stone. You damaged trust, wasted resources, hurt your neighbors, he says, voice like gravel. 18 months in prison, 2 years probation, $32,000 in fines and restitution, including my legal fees. Patricia screams, unfair, as bailiffs drag her out, neighbors gasping, some clapping. It's not just her fall, it's our freedom. Back home, Pete's crew finishes the sunroom. Glass gleaming, a haven Jess and I dreamed of. We host a barbecue to celebrate, inviting everyone. Mrs. Larson brings her famous cobbler. The Garcias kids draw chalk stars on our drive. Mr. Wong's wind chimes tinkle in the breeze. It's not just a party, it's a rebirth. Crestview's different now, lawns still neat, but porches have quirky planters, kids' bikes litter yards. No clipboard patrols. The HOA's new board, led by Mrs. Patel, plans block parties, not fines. I stand in the sunroom, Jess's hand in mine, feeling lighter, not because Patricia's locked up, but because we took back our home, our street, our voice. I was just a guy wanting a room, but fighting her showed me, us, what we're made of. Those nights poring over permits, wiring cameras. Facing her glare, they weren't just for us. They were for everyone she silenced. But here's the thing that keeps me up. Patricia's office had files on us all, templates for fraud. Like she wasn't working alone. Was she a lone wolf? Or part of something bigger? Her fake badge, those letterheads, too slick for one person. Did I stop a bully? Or open a bigger can of worms? Drop a comment. Share your HOA horror stories. Tell me what you'd do if someone faked city orders to kill your dreams. Is this justice? Or a fight half one? Hit like if you're Team Harper. Share if you know someone who needs to hear it. This is Nate, signing off from Crestview Meadows, where the sunroom shines and the Karens don't win.